Hello and welcome. My name is Dmitry, and today we will start playing the mission number 4 from Normandy campaign of Fields of Fire Deluxe Edition. I decided to skip uploading the patrol number 3 because it wasn't very eventful, so maybe it is not very interesting to watch. So we have the mission 4 right here. Let's check everything. Let's check the equipment and start playing. So mission 4. Oops. Hill 192 offensive. July 11 and 12. Supporting attack against German paratroops. The division is going to take Hill 192. Our mission is to support this attack on the left, whilst the 23rd and 38th infantry regiments make the main assault. Oh, it's just a supporting assault, okay? The main effort needs us to keep as many Germans tied down that they cannot reinforce or counterattack effectively. Use our supporting arms to inflict as much damage as we can. Okay, we have a offensive mission, 10 turns long in a daylight. The map is from our previous mission, number 3, which were night patrols, and we may rearrange some units here using the cover markers and foxholes that were known to the end of the last patrol. You may reattempt this mission once. Okay, we have one reattempt, so virtually we have 20 turns. Mission objective: secure the primary and secondary objectives and clear rows 2 and 3. That's a good news, as we don't have to clear the row 1, so I left these two cards because I don't like this direction at all, but we will talk about general configuration after the briefing. Tactical controls. Foxholes from previous missions. Limit of advance at the top of row 4. Left-right boundaries, column 1 and 5. Primary and secondary objective on row 4. Attack position on row 3. Adjacent to either objective. Artillery concentration marker on any card. Okay. Potential contact. AABC and PC markers can be placed on US occupied card, which means that from the very first turn we are under potential contact that can be anything from mines to incoming fire and enemy units spawning somewhere close to our starting line. Enemy: a deliberate defense veteran, 9th Falshim Yaga Regiment, squad from 1 to 6. Okay. Additional attachment: artillery field observer, mortar forward observer, yeah, not field but forward, 2 heavy machine gun teams with 6 ammo each. 6 ammo. Okay. I will fix some things. Okay, so our regular light machine guns have 4 ammo, and this These guys have 6. Cool. A fire support. We have our usual 15th Field Artillery Battalion, which also have one target on time. I think it called, let me check for time on target. Yeah, time on target. A special fire mission, which is one available because it's difficult to coordinate, but it has great combat modifier of -7. We also have our usual battalion mortar platoon and regimental cannon company. Mission special rules: scouted terrain. Use the map from mission 3 with all cover markers. Engineers, as in the last patrol that didn't get the video, we discovered mines here, so we have engineers. There is no staging area in this mission, and the special rule for counterattack if it happens. So, what we have here, we're starting with no contact, but many potential contact on cards with our units. So, I had to decide the initial placement of our company and initial movements. As we scouted the village, the big village here, and discovered many strong and light buildings, I decided to move our assault platoons, not the whole platoons, but the bigger part of every platoon, to this village from the very beginning, from the first turn. Our combat outpost was on that hill, so we cannot start in this village. We can start at our previous combat outpost with foxholes and another cover. But some units here out of foxholes, so they can be connected via radio, which we are using in this mission, and they can be, all of them can be subject of corresponding platoon movement order. So the second platoon units out of foxhole, all of them could move to this village here, and units from the first platoon out there can move to this village here. We have platoon movement order, and company HQ will move separately after issuing some commands. Yeah, what about third platoon? It starts here, and I decided to wait for the potential contact resolution in this card after moving out, because if I get exposed all the units, I may have many casualties. So maybe some part of the company, like the third platoon, will stay in reserve under the cover of foxholes and wait for the initial offensive consequences. The problem is that I have to clear rows 2 and 3, which means that after I move my first and second platoon in the center of the map, this area will be temporarily cut off from the action, but I will advance back there slowly again after I see what happens. So the idea is to move to good cover in the village cards, even exposed, I will have a good modifiers, defensive modifiers against enemy artillery, mines, or just plain fire. So the best covers available are here. So the most important units will move here, attempting to survive the initial phase of the offensive. I also have phase lines here and here, because with one pyrotechnics flare I can order all fallen behind units that are in foxholes to cross this phase line, and they don't need to be in contact just to see the flare up. So after I clear with this row with my initial scouting activity, I will move the rest of the reserve units forward. So that's my initial plan. What about the attack position and objective? This village is attack position, and we're going to capture it right from the beginning. And our objectives are these two cards, because this one can be zeroed with our artillery concentration, and also we can cover and check it from here. And this one because it's also close to the attack position with a good cover and concealment value, and it also could be attacked from this hill with marshes, which I'm going to take some time. So that's our initial considerations. Okay, let's shuffle the deck. Yeah, it's you know, some I have some starting kind of nerve, because everything can go out of control with these many potential contact markers that I'm going to dive into. Yeah, and I also did not make this card as objective, because if you remember from the last patrol, the next card that out of the field of the camera right now has a pillbox here, zeroed to this one, so enemy unit can cover this card easily, and it will be difficult to get him. What else? Maybe a brief look at our company log. You can see that most of the company, except a first squad of every platoon, became veterans. And I didn't attach engineers to any platoon yet, but I can do this. But they can be just part of the company staff. Okay, not going to attach them. That's it. Okay, let's go to the sequence of play. Friendly high HQ is skipped. Friendly command phase. Activation segment. Battalion activates company HQ. Company HQ impulse. Ooh. We've got 4 +1 for the veteran, +1 for no contact, which is not bad at all. 6, total of 6. We're out of cover marker, so No, +1 for the cover. Company HQ have to activate first platoon, spend 1. Activate second platoon here, spend another 1. I think somewhere here is yeah, company XO with radio here. Activate him also, spend 3 commands. So I think it's okay, and company HQ moves to this village with another command. I will take the exposed marker, and I need to decide which building, which cover I will go. I will go to building, some of the building, of course. And the main question is it going to be upper story or lower story? There is no reason to put company HQ to the upper story, because yes, there could be reason, because from he can call for artillery fire, and anyway radio doesn't, small handset radios from company network doesn't work from either cover marker. But the problem is, if someone will find the company HQ, some enemy units, they will be shooting at him, so I can get upstairs later if I need it, and for now I will just stay on the first floor. Okay. So 2 commands saved. Let's move to the platoon HQ CO stuff. I'm going to start with the first platoon. It gets 3 +1 for veteran, +1 for no contact, gives him 5. And he spends 2 commands on platoon movement. So all of these guys are part of the first platoon. I just need to expand them throughout the buildings. I think that I already prepared these stacks. So first platoon HQ with mortar observer MAT gun will go here. The LMG and heavy MG will go to the company HQ building, 3 steps here, and the squad will go, unfortunately, to the cover. And I'm not sure if I want to mark everyone with exposed, but okay, let's do it for now. First platoon spent 3 commands, and he say 2 commands for this platoon movement, and the platoon commander saves 3 commands. The next one is second platoon. Oops, just 2. Again, +1 for the veteran, +1 for no contact, which gives him 4. and he spent them to move to this village using the, yeah, and here is also bottom floor, ground floor. Platoon movement command. So the idea was to move one squad. Okay, let me rearrange something like that. One squad got here, another one here, and platoon HQ with anti-tank and LMG all goes here. Okay. Saves to commands. EXO draws 4 plus 2 is 6. So he was here just to be activated from company commander and to save some commands, and I want to keep him safe, but anywhere if I move somewhere I will become exposed and vulnerable to fire, so I will move him back for now. I will move him to these engineers here for one command. And he became exposed, and the idea is to return him here later when this one becomes safe place to control the artillery forward observer. And for now, yeah, I will remember that engineers are not underexposed, and he can also push someone here if needed, or to detach some assault teams. By the way, he can push the engineers here, and I will do this right now. So how the engineer work? Okay, to mark a clear path through a known minefield, engineer squad may attempt to infiltrate to or within a card with mines, and I need to clear this anyway. So I spend one command to send these engineers with infiltrate order. They can infiltrate to mines. If successful in the infiltration attempt, it draws one card to check potential mine attack. If it avoids mine attack, path is marked and mine volume of fire is removed. If the infiltration attempt fails, the engineer unit is not marked exposed. So they got here cautiously anyway, but must draw 3 cards for a mine attack. Okay, so they are not, yeah, because they're not moving exposed, knowing that there is minefields. Okay, infiltration attempt with 2 cards, 1 and 2. Great. And oh Jesus, 1 card for the mine attack, and it hits. unfortunately. Okay. EXO saves 4 commands. Let's move to the initiative segment. Platoon HQ impulse. We have only third platoon left. Just to switch these two cards. He got 1+1 for... Oh, we already have contact. So no +1 card for no contact. One card is under the volume of fire. So he get 1+1 for the veteran, +1 for the cover marker. 3, which is 3, and he just saves them all 3 for the future. Sergeant got 1, and I think saves 1 because he is also here. Just saves 1. And the general impulse. General initiative is 1. What I want to do here with this one, I think I had some idea. I can detach the assault team in advance. For example, here to move it here later, but maybe I detach someone there. Okay, I will rearrange them in numerical order to move him later to these woods. Okay, if I don't need to do anything else. Okay, I don't. Spend 1 command from general initiative to detach the assault team. The first squad is line experience, so it doesn't matter for them. So it's best to detach the team from them. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, the next phase is enemy activity phase, which is skipped. No event here, no enemy. I think mine attack during the combat effects segment. I can check this, but I'm quite sure about that. Mines. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but this contact is not so bad because maybe I will draw less contact cards during the combat phase. Okay. Mutual capture is skipped. Combat vehicle movement skipped. Mutual combat phase. No fire missions. Potential contact evaluation segment. We have A. We have B. And we have some C, and we should start with A. During the contact, A is 7 cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. That's the compensation for the engineers. The next one is B. 1, 2, 3. Let's check which one. It will start with the 2, with this one. And as we didn't see many contact cards in the previous 7 cards, this one will have one for sure. And it's 5 cards for B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No contact. Okay. Okay. Between these two, this one, okay. Still 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No contact. Oh, we cleared the combat outpost. Where are all the contact cards? And this one, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here it is. 4, 5. 3 cards. Okay, the B package. Okay. The B package is 9. 9 for B means package number 6, AT weapons. Panzerschreck team with 4 ammo in foxholes, or 75 millimeters Pak 40 with 6 ammo in foxholes. Not spotted, firing at maximum loss or range. So they are zeroed the minefield, which is quite predictable. Let's find out which one. Is it Panzerschreck or AT gun? 1 or 2? It's 1, so it's a Panzerschreck in foxhole. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. Panzerschreck foxhole. 4 ammo. Maximum line of sight. The direction is this one cannot be, so it's either this one or this one, and I think they have different proportions. Forward have 4 of 8, and left front has 5, 6 of 8, 2 of 8. So we can draw random 3 number, random 3, and if it's 1 or 2 it will become center, and if it's 3 it will be left front. It's center. Okay, so firstly they start to fire and they are unspotted, and put small arms on these poor engineers. And they also try to put a grenade attack here, and we are engaged. Oh, not engaged, it's the same card. It's the same card. So it's still 1 card under the volume of fire until we spot this. So they are veterans and they draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. They missed. And the deck is going to be reshuffled. And for this grenade attempt, I have to put grenade miss marker here and spend the ammo. Well, it could be worse. It could be much worse. You know, all of these just safe. Great. And this contact is done. And we have 3C, but unfortunately we didn't get an engaged here, so it will be still contact draw. Okay, I will reshuffle it better. Yeah, the sleeves are so good for this game. You can reshuffle your action deck and terrain deck so perfectly. Okay, let's go to the C markers. We have 1, 2, 3. And the first one is going to be 2, this one. C under contact is 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. No contact. Between these two, 1. Still 3 cards. 1, it's contact. 2, 3. And out of 10, it's 2. Oh, it's 2 on C. I believe it is mines. Yeah. It's not only the mines, but also draw random 9 and add something. Okay, random 9 is 1, and 1 is nothing, just mines. Mines go here. Will they attack all the units? Jesus, how did they mine the farm? So mines. I will have to draw 3 cards for each unit. Yeah. That have any infantry unit or vehicle friendly enemy that enters or moves within a mined card. Mine checks must continue whenever a new unit enters or moves within the card. Well, as I didn't move and didn't enter the card, everyone is just sitting in the foxholes. I believe no one is hit. Yeah, that they just sitting in foxholes, and it would be strange if they are in building and they get hit right from the start. The jeep is also not moving. It's parked near the building, so I will never get the jeep, and I need to escape this card as fast as possible without triggering it. Or maybe if I cannot trigger the mine attack, should I redraw it? Let me check this one. Mm. Oh, I think that you should redraw any package which appears to have no effect on the game. Like the mines on non-moving units. Ah, but there's enemy mines and booby trap packages. Place any mines discovered via potential contact on the draw 3 side on the same card as the unit resolving the potential contact. Every unit currently on the card must immediately do a mine check. So when placing the package, even if I didn't move or enter this card, I have to do a mine check, I believe. Yeah, okay. Immediately do a mine check. Okay, so let's start with the mortar section. 1, 2, 3. It's good to go. 80. 1, 2, 3. AT is under mines. Platoon HQ. 1, 2, 3. It's good. First sergeant. 1, 2, 3. It's good. Heavy machine gun. 1, 2, 3. The heavy machine gun will be hit, so I will move him like that to not forget the mine attack. Let's do this that way. Okay, everyone else is is fine. And the maybe Jeep is also undergoing the mine attack. Yeah, I think in the vehicle phase they will have to do this. Oh, my poor engineers. They are so needed here in this fire. Well, it's an interesting start, and finally we are under engaged status after this volume of fire. Oh, and we have the last contact marker. It's C under engaged, 2 cards. Was there a shuffle? Did I miss it? No. Okay. Oh, no contact. Yeah, better for mines to be here because there are some important units there, and I will need to push them forward somehow from this via these woods one by one using general initiative. I don't know yet how to do this, but we will find out soon. Okay. The combatant vehicle movement phase is skipped already, so I'm not sure if the mines are going to attack this jeep. Yeah, it's not an easy situation. Every unit must immediately do a mine check. I'm not sure if jeep is the units. Any non-vehicle unit is an infantry unit. Each of these units represent a single vehicle or aircraft. Yeah, I think it should be checked. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Fine. Jeep is also under mines attack. Yeah, it's usually at the end of AT combat phase that you are checking a volume of fire against unactivated, non-activated units, but vehicle units. So, well, if you know how to proper resolve this situation with a jeep, please write it in the comments. Much appreciated. Well, XO is got luck here. Let's move to the next segment, which is speed recovery. I will keep it like that, and combat effects segment. Okay, let's start with this poor bastard. It's under -4 and -1 for grenade miss, which compensates the +1 of orchard. So it's just -4, which is hit, and his line, and one step became casualty. Here we are fine. Let's make it here. So we start with the AT gun, which is a +1 foxholes, +2 farm, -4 mines, which is -1. Unfortunately, it's a hit. They're veteran and they're casualty. And they're losing the ammo, I believe. The next one is the machine gun, which is +2 for building, +2 for farm, -4 for mines, is 0. 0 is a miss. Okay. And the jeep, how it's done, it's -2 for mines. I think I should check the protection defensive value. With defensive value is -2, so it's another -2. -4, +2 for cover and concealment, which became -2, -2 +4 is +2, and +2 is retreat. And I believe the retreat means the jeep is going away, but he is under mines, so I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Yeah. Somehow he got away, but not being destroyed. But he is unmanned, so it cannot move being unmanned. Maybe I should describe this situation on Board Game Geek, but I will play as rules written. There are special rules for the jeeps. Have no crew. Vehicles without crews are not units. They will be referred to as assets. Okay, yeah. So it's not units, so it's not under the mines attack. It's just parked near the farm. Okay. Oh, who else? Yeah, that was brutal. Veteran AT team is dead, but it could be worse. Let's do some cleanup. Take off some exposed markers and grenade miss and more exposed markers. That's it. The first turn is over. And was there a reshuffle here? No. Okay. On the second turn, let's sum up what happened during the first turn. We made some good advance here, and our engineer became pinned on the minefield and under enemy fire, and the whole farm became mined during the night before the offensive, I believe. So the AT team became casualty, but fortunately sergeant and platoon leader did not, and they will have to move out on their own feet to some other place, maybe here, and start the offensive from here, which seems a safe place. So farm did not save them. Okay. Yeah, that is a chaos. Move on. Friendly High HQ event phase. Oh, of course, you will call me with the best card for the activation in the deck. And what you tell me? 6. Maybe hold up. 6th for turn 2 is trouble on the flank. And no units may move forward to an euro. An euro means one further forward than the current lead US unit this turn. Well, it's okay because I'm not going to move to the 4th row. We already secured some good position, so this event is not that bad as it could be. Okay, let's move to the friendly command phase. Everything up. And battalion HQ activates company HQ. Company HQ impulse draws 2 +1 for being veteran, +1 for being undercover marker, which is 4, which is total of 6. But company HQ, I believe, cannot do many things here. It can move through this card actually. I think MGs are doing well here, and he can also scout these guys here, so everyone will start firing there, which is not bad idea, I believe. Let's move the engaged status somewhere here. Yeah, maybe I should think about the general plan, what I want to do. I want to clear this out, and I want to slowly start clearing this and these cards. Okay. Yeah, I think the second platoon is going to clear this, and the first platoon will move towards their primary objective. Yeah, that's the bad card for the artillery support because of Marsh. Okay. Poor engineers, bastards. Oh my god. 6 commands, company HQ. Let's start with spotting. The spotting table. +1 for the veteran. -1 for target is undercover. -1 because target is the veteran. But so it's already -1. But +2 for grenade rating. So it became +1. Veteran cancel each other. -1 for cover, +2 for G. Yeah, it's +1. So 2 base cards +1 for, yep, 1, 2, 3. It became spotted. And after this, everyone unleashes the hell on him. Even the poor pinned guy. So the best fire is automatic weapon here, automatic weapon here. The best fire is automatic weapon. We also put a crossfire. And spend 1 command for company commander. He can move to this house here, to activate the first platoon, which is maybe not bad idea. And then return to his building here, and the first platoon commander will go back here to move some units, but move some units where? If I rearrange the platoon tasks, if I give this row to the first platoon and this to the second platoon, primary objective for the third platoon will be too far. And this guy can shift his fire here and shoot the exposed company commander, which is also not great. I can move company commander here to help with these units, but yeah, because this will be, but no, they could go. Yeah, need some plan here. Yeah, let's shift the first platoon here. So company commander with his second command. Yeah, if I go to platoon, first platoon HQ, I cannot move back here, but first platoon HQ can go here actually. After I activate him. That's also an option. And we have a company XO here to move them up here actually. So maybe company commander will just move here. Yeah, to work from here. Yeah, I like the idea. Company commander moves under this foxhole, spending second command. Become exposed. With his third command, he detaches assault team from here. And with his third command, he sends the poor assault team right there. Yeah, because we need to clear this route somehow. And I believe he will save 2 commands. And he didn't activate anyone. Yeah, because there was no possibility to do this, so we move right into initiative segment that starts with Platoon HQ Initiative Impulse. I'm not sure which one is the easiest one. Not sure. Maybe the third one. Let's start with the third one. The third gets 3, but there is always but. He is veteran. He gets +1, undercover marker +1. Oh, as no volume of fire affecting him, because he is not under mine volume of fire, he doesn't get any minus. So he just get +2, which is 5, and he got total of 8, and he will need them. So there is no mine attack for moving out of card. So he can't send the sergeant, but he can send the HMG from here for 1 command. Exposed. Yeah, I will gather them outside the foxholes because this area appears to be safe. And if he goes into this foxhole, he will be attacked. So with the second command, he just move himself out of the hell. And saves 6 commands. That was easy. So this unit will pray for general initiative to move out. Yeah, actually I think it's okay to move him under this foxhole. Yeah. Or not. Yeah. Yeah, he's not done. He's moving. He was moved to this foxhole to spend 1 command to send the assault team here. Okay. So I will spend 1 command, mark it exposed. Yeah, let's do it this way. And he can also move through the foxhole to move everyone outside. Yeah, let's do this. 1 command here, 1 command to go here, 1 command to let them out, and save 2 commands. I will do the rest later. Everyone is exposed here. Okay. I'm not sure second platoon is going to send anybody out now, so their activation will be quite simple. I will start with the next one will be the first platoon. It got 4. and +1 for cover marker, +1 for veteran, 6 and 3 saved. Oh, not I should use the lower number. Yeah, sorry, and I believe I used the higher number with the previous one. It was 3, but it should be 2. So I will spend another command for this. Yeah, and here is 2, +1 for veteran, +1 for cover, and 3 saved, which is total of 7. Yeah. Okay. Total of 7. With the first command, I think it's fine to either call artillery here, or which will not be very effective, or try to put a grenade here, which is not bad, and maybe the second platoon will repeat this. So I spend one command to order the AT team, which is stacked with the platoon leader, to fire from light building. I will check the rules just in case, because in an ASL you cannot fire a bazooka from the building without penalty. So we'll check this just in case if there is a penalty. No, I believe there is no such rule in the fields of fire. Great. Okay, so one command is spent, and my veteran AT team draws 3 cards for an attempt to put a grenade here. 1, 2, 3. It's a gem. And gem could be affecting the team with the ammo. Oh my god, 56. Gem. Yeah. Weapon teams draw the gem icon when attempting a ranged grenade attack. Immediately remove the unit from play and replace it with a generic fire team. It negates any success. Oh, grenade launcher armed squads are not affected by gem. Is 7.7. It's not a grenade launcher. It's a grenade launcher is another thing. So I think I even don't get the grenade miss. Right? Yeah, I believe that it's not even a grenade miss. Okay, let's go with a generic fire team. I'm not sure what becomes with the ammo. Here is generic fire team. Maybe there are some directions in the rule what becomes with an ammo. 59. Yeah, I believe it's not in the ammunition section of the rules. Maybe it's in the combat effects. 45. Mhm. I believe it was somewhere in the forums, but I can't find it right now. Yeah, I think I found it. 51 6. Yeah. Combat effects. When a unit becomes casualty, it loses ability to transport any assets, and any ammo is lost. So when it's not, when multi-step units break down to separate LATs, place any items to final non-casualty step. Ammo can only be passed on to ammo tracking fire teams, and it's a generic fire team and not ammo tracking fire teams, so any other ammo is lost, I believe. And there is also, I checked in the forum that it's still a miss. It's still a miss. So I'm not sure if I should put it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so another AT team is gone with the ammo. Yeah. We have stupid fire team here. Mortar will give us just -3, but maybe I have to call for mortar fire here. Gem with the last card, which I drew because the unit is a veteran. If he was not a veteran, there would be no gem. Oh yeah, the brutal mission, finally. Because all the previous were quite, summer walk in the garden like that. Now we have lost already 2 veteran units that couldn't be reconstituted at the end of the mission to veterans, because they will be reconstituted from LATs and they could be promoted only to the line after that if we do not capture some prisoners here. So, okay. Yeah, I think it's still a miss, grenade miss, and after that his tube is jammed because it's not a one rocket, I believe, that he spent. So let the miss be compensation for these bad draws. Okay. The first platoon. First platoon. Should I call for mortar barrage here? I believe, yeah, I believe I should, because the overall modifier is not that good. So I spent the command to tell the mortar forward observer, which stacked here, to call back with his big radio to the mortar fire direction network. And his line, he draws 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. He didn't make it. Stupid bastard. Okay, the first platoon mm, moves here with 1, ascend the unit here with with another command, and I believe I can spend only 6, so I can spend 1 more, and I will go here and save to command. The last one is the second platoon, which gets 2 plus 1 for cover plus 1 for veteran is 4 plus 2 saved is 6. Let's try grenade attack. What can I... yeah, with the last grenadier. Oh, this one should have 3. I believe I used the wrong counter when adjusted the ammo, because this one didn't shoot yet. Okay, 3 cards with 1, 2, 3, 1 grenade, no critical hit, but the regular hit. So I will adjust the ammo right now. Okay. It was 1 command. And I believe that's it. I don't want to spend more machine gun ammunition on concentrated fire. So I will just save 5 commands with the second platoon. And now is CO staff initiative impulse. The first sergeant receive 1 command and moves himself out and saves 1 command. And Company XO receives 1 command. He is there, so I believe I should shift him. I should shift him. Here is the company commander. I will shift him outside to be activated with the company commander next turn, and then assist the 3rd platoon. And the first sergeant will move to the company commander. Okay, exposed, spend 1 command and save 4. Yeah, because the first platoon HQ will adjust the position of his squad here. Wow. The general initiative is 2. The first thing I want to do is to get the mortar squad out of this bloody farm. And And I believe I can pull out the engineers with the second one. I will keep the crossfire anyway, and this unit maybe will have to shift fire, but I want to save an engineer, and I can move him to the card, not under the volume of fire, with a friendly unit. Actually, I think I can move him here or there. If I move him here, he will start shooting there anywhere. And if I move him here, the enemy will shift fire to another place, and he will choose this card. So I think the engineer stay here to draw some enemy fire while we destroying the enemy. So what can I use? This one general initiative, and maybe I will create the assault team in advance like that. Or I can search for cover here. But cover will not save him from from artillery, from anything else while he is exposed. So okay, I will do that way. Enemy HQ event, no event. Enemy activity, check. Okay, so we have under fire, unit under fire from different direction to its own PDF to liberate tactics. Out of 4 is 2. He tries a grenade attack. Or he tries a grenade attack or concentrate fire. So grenade attack is 1, concentrate fire is 2. He tries to concentrate fire. Yeah, okay, he saves his grenade. And he is a veteran. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. He got a concentrate fire on the engineers. A mutual capture and retreat, I believe, is skipped. AT combat vehicle skipped. Fire mission segment update, no fire mission. Potential contact. Well. We have B here and B here. I believe that's it for now. Yep. So which one is the first? This one. As we are engaged, B is 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Great. This one is also 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're lucky on contact draw that far. When we clear the row, we can already advance here with the flare. Okay. Combat effects. Combat effects. We start here. And what we've got here. Grenade is -4. Crossfire and grenade miss is -6. A marsh and foxhole is +2, so we're at -4. And everyone who fires the machine gun here should spend the ammo, unfortunately. So, such a waste of ammo. Okay, and -4 is hit, and the effect is Lita Team for Veteran. Okay. And he also loses the ammo. And goes back to the box. Yeah. The next one is our poor engineer here. He's under small fire, -1 for concentrated fire, +1 for orchard, +1 for pin, which is +1. +1 is a hit, he's line, it's paralyzed and fire team. We are losing our engineer unit. Though we have a fire team to reconstitute our squads. We will assign the casualties to the engineers. Yeah, they didn't do the job well. Whew. Let's go to the cleanup. Remove some exposed. The Lita team, I believe, does not fire on the engineers anymore. So no grenades, no grenade miss. One-way fire here. Yeah, that's the hell of the start. Okay, I think that's it for the first video of this 4th mission. Uh, it's not very bloody as it could be. We had many lucky draws on potential contact. So the most interesting part, I believe, in the future. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.